In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can create an Enderman farm for your survival world. As you see here, this particular Enderman farm is really small, very simple. It's basically just a platform, and here one of, I don't even know what this animal is, but yeah, I think it's an endermite. So you just really need endermite, loads of leaves, and that's basically everything there is to the farm, and very simple collection system. So let me just quickly give you an idea of the speed. So game mode survival, so I'm currently at level 0, and as you see here, it takes very few hits to start hitting them. The best sword for the job would be a sword with sharpness 5 and sweeping edge 3, and as you see here, the endermans replenish fairly quickly, which is always a good thing, especially when you're going for efficiency. So there we go, and from everything we have collected in the inventory, we have already 14 ender pearls, and as you see, my XP bar is going incredibly fastly high up. I also recommend this as an XP farm, already at level 20. A couple seconds ago we barely just started. So that's really there is for you to know, and if you're not already convinced on building this farm, then just don't play Minecraft, because there's nothing better than this. In fact, there are so many Endermen that my computer, which is generally considered very high quality, is lagging. Just to give you an idea of the speed, boy, it's lagging. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, we get very quickly up to 30 levels. I'm going to stop now before my computer dies. So there we go. I stopped hitting our Enderman and simply waited for all of the XP globes to come into my inventory. Anyway, so here if you look now at the ender pearls, we can see that just from those couple seconds of killing enderman, we have got loads of ender pearls. So definitely build this. These here are all of the resources required to build this farm. As you see, very minimal, very cheap on the resources. There is literally no redstone apart from hoppers, although it really depends whether you consider hoppers as redstone or not. I would say the hardest part to collect would be 9 stacks of leaves, but I mean, come on, it's definitely worth it. So let's get building. So go to one of the sides of your ender island, I guess, and place your water bucket and wait until it flows until the bottom. Once that has happened, you then want to go in your water stream and place blocks all the way until Y0. Do be careful, however, if you drop any lower than Y0, you'll actually fall into the void. So just be wary of that as you're busy doing this. By preference, I would say take off all of your important valuables and simply put them in some sort of ender chest or some temporary container. Just like that, you can very easily accidentally fall into the void, so definitely recommend having nothing on you. So anyway, back here at the top, you can get rid of this. Normally the water should clear fairly quickly. Here I guess you could place ladders, although it really just depends on what you want as a system to go up and down. You could maybe even put staircases if you wanted, or if you're determined enough to do that. But anyway, back here at the ground, you want to place 200 leaves going away from your central island. This is so that we have no other spawning areas for our enderman but the one spawning platform. This basically means that your farm will be ridiculously efficient, so build 200 blocks out with leaves. Once on the opposite side, place a block and then place 5 blocks like this coming out on each side. I only did 4 here. It should be a total of 11 blocks. Do not be worried if you cannot see spawn island. Trust me, it's there. Do not be scared or any of that sort of thing. So now you want to place 3 blocks like this coming out. Your platform should be a total of 11 by 4 blocks. So this is what it should look like, and then place 5 blocks coming out of leaves. So do that all around, so you should have a central platform and then a bigger platform around it, which should go 5 leaf blocks out. And for the corners, in this case, simply just do like this. I'm pretty sure you guys understand what I mean. So just do that all around. Now that that's done, you should start off by lighting up this bad boy, because Endermen are going to start spawning and they could get into the way of your work. Anyway, so now place 18 leaf blocks like this going out, and do that on both sides to create a thicker platform here for the Endermans to walk on. Then here do this sort of this sort of staircase using your leaf blocks, just like so. And here get rid of 2 leaf blocks, grab your hopper and your chest, place 2 temporary blocks like this with a double chest against it, and then 6 hoppers like this pointing into it. This will be our collection system, and on top place 6 carpets. So once that is out of the way, place like this a 3 by 2 platform. Then here place 3 trapdoors. You can already close them. Grab your temporary blocks, place like this 3 temporary blocks, and then place 6 slabs like this. Normally you should be able to walk in here. Then get rid of these temporary blocks, replace them here with your trapdoors, which you should open. So there we go. This is what your farm should so far look like. So here place like this blocks going around your platform. Do the same on the opposite side and bring your wall up like this by 2 extra blocks. This should create this sort of chamber, or rather just a sort of chamber where you and the Endermans will be in, and where you will be killing them. Then for these 3 blocks, bring them up 3 more blocks higher like this on each side. This here will make sure that your Endermans fall straight here and do not get stuck here on the sides. So there we go. So then here cover all 6 blocks and make it 3 blocks high. So this is what it should look like. Then here place 2 leaf blocks. So here place 2 permanent blocks. Place already your rails and get ready with your minecart. And then ironically enough, you are going to need more or less 20 ender pearls for what's about to come. So you're basically going to continuously teleport back in the same spot, and there is a 5% chance of an endermite spawning. Do be careful if you are in survival, which I'm almost sure you are. You should be careful that you do not accidentally die, because ender pearls do consume your hearts. So just make sure of that, but soon enough you should fall on a endermite, and as soon as that happens, simply place down your minecart, budget a bit. Normally your endermite should hop in, and then you just need to push him. So there we go. Let me show this in action. So no, we need our endermite in our thingy. Make sure it does not fall, because that would be bad, but you have to simply push it, nudge it a bit off to this side like this, and it is possible that these leaf blocks get in the way, so simply destroy them, then place them back. It doesn't really matter how your minecart is placed, it should be more or less in the middle. As long as it's like that, it's fine, and normally your farm should start working as soon as you break here these torches. So let me just show you it in live, because I think it would be rather interesting to see. So there we go. Oh yeah, actually last step, here place 4 fence gates. This will be to easier canal all of our enderman into one single spot. So as you see, they all get aggroed and they all end up falling here into this hole like expected, and then you can start killing them. Do be careful though, because if you you have your sounds too high, yeah, it's a little bit painful. So what I would do is I would turn off hostile creatures while I'm around this farm. So that's really all there is to it. I hope you enjoy building it, and I hope you enjoy your infinite ender pearl. If you guys are interested in getting a farm which will provide you with 16,000 gunpowder per hour, then I highly recommend you click on the screen right about now. And else than that, bye.